This is a review for the 2010 Dutch film Saint Nick, or just called Saint. It is about a killer Santa Claus, basically, only this is Sinterklaas, the Dutch version that has black elves named Black Pete. Yeah, so the first 9 minutes are he was killed in 1492 by a village they raided. He was an archbishop, and he raided a town, ordered them to give him children, virgins, and food, and instead they killed him. Then we skip to 1968, and he kidnaps the children and murders the family of the one kid who was in the barn checking on the family pigs. So he was left unscarred, unharmed. Still mental scars, man. And he thought about Sinterklaas and what he did to his family for the rest of his days. Then we skip to modern day, and there's a gift exchange going on in a high school? I can't tell if it's high school or college, because all the kids are in their late 20s. 2 of them are older than me, and they all give each other sex toys as gifts in class. 6 girls get dildos. But we focus around Frank. He is given his stuff by his girlfriend as a way to break up with her. Yeah, she breaks up with him through Secret Santa. Turns out he's been cheating with her, well, cheated once with her best friend, but she doesn't know it was a best friend, just saw him making out with a blonde. But she's been fucking some guy she met at yoga for 3 months, so she didn't really care anyways. She's quickly killed, though, by Saint Nick. And there's a weird message in it. Her little brothers, like, oh, am I going to get any presents? And she's like, you know we don't celebrate this crap. It's commercialism. You're not getting any damn presents. Shut up. Like, what? He's a little kid. Give the little kid a fucking present. But, nope. She's killed off camera, and her body is found by the car alarm outside my window. Her body is found by her best friend, who'd been cheating with her boyfriend. But the cops think the boyfriend killed her. They find him after him and his friends are attacked by Sinterklaas and little Black Pete's. Yeah, his 2 friends dress up as Black Pete, which means wearing blackface around town, into a sorority party. This movie would not go over well in America. It's very offensive in America. Yeah, so they think he did it. He eventually escapes from the police after a long battle with Saint Nick. And he's saved by a guy named Kurt, who is the kid who survived in 1968 and believes Santa Claus is still around killing people, which of course he is. Yeah, they defeat him and eventually, and movie over. Now, overall, this movie's boring. Not sure whether it's a horror movie or a comedy, because the dubbing is so bad, I can't tell if the characters are being sarcastic or serious in the movie. The actors doing the dubbing are being just deadpan. One of the guys sounds like Darth Vader. Van Geek sounds like Darth Vader. Oh, it's bad, man. But, the chase scene when he's on the roof is really cool. But other than that, there's no deaths in this movie. The first 9 minutes has tons of death. And then then there's no more deaths for an hour on screen. They're all off-screen deaths. And then there's a big battle with machine guns for like 2 minutes. and then all talking again. And also, I'm not sure what they won. Because Kurt's like, oh, you gotta blow up a ship at exactly midnight. They never explain or what. Because they clearly state he's coming back again in 32 years. And so, if they didn't blow up his ship, and the 300 children aboard, what happens? Because he's coming back, he's alive, they show him on the bell tower, the kid says to his new girlfriend now, his ex-girlfriend's best friend, that, yeah, we're going to do this again in 32 years, you know. She's like, oh, okay. And then she says, I got a new present for you, let me unwrap it. Takes her clothes off and jumps on his hospital bed. And that's how the movie ends. Also, are there explosives just laying around shipyards in the Netherlands? Can you just ride your boat into a shipyard and be like, oh, what's that barrel? Explosives? Well, that will come in handy. And do they have gift exchanges in high school where you can give each other sex toys? Netherlands are a confusing place, apparently. Yeah, I obviously didn't like this one. It was boring, there was no deaths, it wasn't funny enough to be a horror comedy like Santa's Sleigh or Jack Frost. And there wasn't enough gore and death for it to be a horror movie. The first 9 and last 9 minutes are fine, but everything in the middle, they just talk and repeat the legend of St. Nicholas over and over and over. So yeah, I'd avoid this one. Go watch, if you want a comedy, go watch Santa's Sleigh or the original Jack Frost. If you want a horror, I don't know, go watch Halloween and say fuck Christmas. Thank you for watching, and I'll try to do better next time.